Hey, YouTube, what's rocking? Today we're going to get into King Von and we're going to talk about how the manager lied, Quando lied, and boss talk. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And the timing that was going on between when Von left OPM to get to the hookah lounge is not adding up at all. So basically, he died within 20 minutes, they say. That's what they're trying to say. Ain't no way. Y'all tune in, though. Stay tuned.
Really know what happened. We left Opium, which was his album release party. We're like, I think we're about 8, 10 cars deep, 20, 25 on Entourage. Everybody mind leaving the club is that we're going to the hotel and the Airbnb because that's normal routine.
Yeah.
We the club you went to, the after hours wasn't getting paid for. I didn't have no acknowledgement of. His team didn't have no acknowledgement of. That was a complete Vaughn decision, and he had the right to make those decisions.
Wait, hold on. So the y'all left Opium and went to a different club,
which we didn't even know was going to act.
Okay, so the club that's in that security footage that's not Opium.
That's not Opium.
Oh, okay,
That's an after hour spot that we didn't even have no acknowledgement that we was going to.
Okay.
So really, everybody jumped in the car. I drove to the club with Vaughn in the Hellcat. So going out the club, he jumped into the bulletproof truck, and it was him and maybe two or three more individuals in the drive. So everybody else that was with us driving to the Airbnb or to the hotel. And Vaughn literally went to the venue by himself. We got a call later from people in the car like, hey bro, we here by, matter of fact, I think from his DJ was like, hey bro, we here by ourselves. Like, where you guys at? And everybody rerouted to that venue. So already confusions were already started. Because normally if we got an after party or we got anything we're going to, we know as a team. Everybody know to be on point. You know what I'm saying? We traveling with a real deal gangster, a real stepper. So everybody gonna know how to move. But from that night, I don't know what it was. Maybe it's God timing. I don't know what it was, but Vaughn completely went on his own course that night.
So he didn't call no one saying, hey, yo, we going here. Maybe the message didn't get relayed?
No, he literally told his driver he's going to an after hour spot, and then we all caught up with him later.
Okay, so by the time you guys get there, what's going on?
By the time we get there, he was still in the car. It was him.
So he didn't go in the club yet, or the spot. He didn't go to the spot.
Remember, he was in a bulletproof truck.
Okay.
So it wasn't no concern. He was at the venue before. So we got there. When we got there, everybody jumped out the car. And we're like, okay, cool. We're thinking we're about to go in. And for some, like this is, I can't make this up. For some reason, Vaughn wasn't himself. I'm not gonna lie. This is somebody who's more on point than security at. This is somebody I'm on the road with. I'm with him, like, cause he know how to move. He know how to pick spots. Like, yo, this man is like, I promise you, the best artist I ever moved in my life, as far as knowing how to conduct himself properly. But for some reason that night, it was off. Like, he stayed in the car for like 30, 35 minutes, and everybody outside is cold and it's shivering. Like, everybody outside wondering, like, what's going on? What's going on? So people starting to go back in the cars, like all the entourage, everybody was with, they went back in the cars. So I went to the car he was in. I was like, yo, Vaughn. Went inside the passenger seat. I'm like, yo, Vaughn, bro, what's going on? Like, everybody here waiting, let's go. He was like, all right, let's go. So at that time, this is where the security come in at. At that time, we're telling security, hey, it's time to go in now. Vaughn's ready. You know what I'm saying? We've been here too long. Let's go inside the club. So they do their rounds. They go inside the club. They check the venue, go inside, check the outside, make sure there's no threat. Now, common sense, if you guys know security, nobody cannot go inside a club with a weapon. No matter who you is, you cannot enter a building with a weapon, especially a venue. So being alert that we're going into the club, all security put their weapon inside their cars. Because we're thinking we're going inside the club. Now, right before we go inside the club, one of his homeboys came to the driver's side and they said, "Hey, we seen so and so. I'm not gonna say no names. We seen so and so in the car." And instantly,
in the car or in the spot?
No, we seen he literally, our car is right here.
Yeah.
And so and so put up right there. So you had one car, which is one car before. You had another car, which is our car right here. And you had other people parked, scattered everywhere else. And one of Vaughn homeboys came to him and was like, "Hey, we seen so and so in the car. He's asleep," and he jumped up. I'm talking about like,
wait. So the other dude was sleeping, or or just like just not aware type shit.
The other artist was sleeping, unaware. He just put up to the club. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give nobody no name.
Yeah.
Whatever. He put up to the club, and I believe it was just him and his driver. That's supposedly what it was. Him and his driver, and a McLaren or some type of car they had. So one of the guys spotted him, and they came to the car where me, Vaughn, BJ, and a female, and one more person was in the car. And he came to the car and said, "Hey, so-and-so's here." And Vaughn just jumped up like, "Oh, come on, let's go." And with that reaction being so fast, we're like, "Hey, hold on, slow down." I'm like, "Hold on, what we about to do? Hold on, like you got jewelry on, all type of stuff. Hold on, bro." From that split second of his friend coming to tell him Vaughn was out the car, and this is somebody who's normally, like I said, calm, collective. Look around all the areas, just fill all the blank because he been out here, so he know what to do. For some reason that night he was completely off. He jumped out the car. By the time Vaughn jumped out the car, I don't even think he knew where so-and-so was. He just jumped out the car. He bumped into so-and-so. As soon as he bumped into so-and-so, started brawling. From that 1.5 second of brawling one of his so-and-so accomplice came through the side of a white car that we didn't even know was with so-and-so. That's how unaware the situation was.
Yeah.
Came out the car from the side like y'all could see.
Me? Like, not trying to, I don't want nobody to think I'm chasing clout, bringing their name up and stuff, but at the end of the day, man, I'm like, it ain't about no clout. Like, I got, man, like when people be saying, like, people chasing clout and stuff, how, man, like, a nigga rich, like, man, I don't care about no clout. Like, I got 3 million followers. Like I ain't tripping about no clout. What do I need clout for? Mm-hmm. But from my understanding, man, it was a love. I had a relationship with the big bro. Not want to say his name. Mm-hmm. Not, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about. The dude that was on my album. Okay. Like, it was all love with us from my understanding.
I've heard you say positive things about him.
You feel me?
As an artist, and y'all hung out.
Man, listen, like, man, like, dude, even when it came down to doing music, like, in the rap game, like, I done even had, like, my own people tell me, like, oh, it's this much for a feature. Like, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? But I'm not about to pay for no feature and nothing like that, you feel me? So, ain't no pressure because it's business. It's like the streets. If I sell weed, I'm not about to give you a pound of weed for free,
Right.
even if we homeboys. So I looked at it like, all right, bet. I ain't mad at nothing about it, but I guess this how it go. Dude never charged me for a feature, none of that, knowing he could have. Like, I looked at it, I'm like, this is the big bro. Like, big bro, a legend. Like, this how all the young rappers coming up in the game looking at him like, nigga, been listening to him since I've been 12. You feel me? So, from my understanding, it's all love. So, check this out. I walk to the car. I tell my brother, I say, this is my exact words. I say, it's this amount to park right here. You feel me? I said, I'm not going in the club. I said, little boy, go in there, find you a little female or whatever, cuz. I'm like, you got 15 minutes, cuz. And I'm dipping. We about to go to the house. You feel me? My little brother's so thirsty, like, boy, there's a assholes out here. I got the new Cartier watch, this and that. He just wanna, you feel me? You feel me? He just got out of prison. He just wanna have fun. Hold on, bro. He just wanna have fun. You feel me? So shit. I tell him that. My brother said, this is his exact words, nothing more, nothing less. Cross my heart, hope to die. You feel me? He like, little bro, little Tim tell me, little bro, I'm not about to let you go in no club. He be like, no, little bro, I'm not about to let you sit in no car and go to sleep.
Right. By
Little
yourself.
bro. You feel me? I'm about to sit in and roll up. You feel me? I'm like, all right, bet. You feel me? Now I'm about to walk off and go stand by the other individual that I came with. I'm going to stand by his car. You feel me? Till they park. Until they park. You feel me? Soon as they park right here, cause we're gonna park right next to this car. Cause this is a $250,000 car. You feel me? I'ma stand right here till they get right here. You feel me? As soon as they do that, I'm gonna get in the back seat. I'm gonna go to sleep. You feel me? I'm with my day one, my main man.
Right.
I could do this. Like, you feel me? One thing about it, he gonna protect me with anything, which anybody should do.
Right. And everybody knows you there right now because people were taking pictures with you.
Come on, man. You feel me? Boom, bam. Boom, bam. I walk from the car. I turn around to walk up. I see a group of people coming. In my mind, I'm like, I'm just thinking regular in reality, like you would think. I'm about to let these people walk past me. I'm not about to try to go through these people or nothing like that. Because I know, like, in the Hollywood world, I don't want, like, I'm thinking it's some regular individuals. If I would have just tried to walk through them, they would have been like, that nigga quandorondo think he this, he think he that, he think he a big dog. He tried to walk through us, and you feel me? So I'm letting this group come by. Next thing you know, a nigga hit me.
It's in Atlanta, and you're actually with him. leading up to that night, when you looked at the whole, if you look at the whole situation, was there a beef with quandorondo leading up to this, or did you not even know anything about this?
I ain't know nothing. I ain't finna talk about this either, though. I ain't talking about November 6th.
You don't want to talk about it? Okay. Fair enough. Without talking about the situation when you found out that Vaughn died that night, how did you feel?
I ain't know he was dead.
Okay.
I ain't know he was shot. I just knew Slutty. I knew Slutty was shot.
Slutty got killed?
Yeah, I knew Slutty was killed.
Track, your manager.
I ain't know nothing was shot. I ain't know nothing about nobody.
You heard that Slutty got killed?
I just seen Slutty.
That was your close friend?
Yeah, that was Troy's brother. You know, me and Troy was. That was Troy's brother.
What happened?
They be saying that a lot. It's like we got the same interests and holes and deal. You know how the internet will try to make it, but it ain't nothing too serious, nothing that you should worry about.
5 people were shot overnight in downtown Atlanta. 2 of them died, and now investigators are working to figure out what led up to the violence.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about how Slutty and Vaughn got in the same truck in the timestamp. Look at the time, November 6, 2020, 2:40 a.m. That's when they was leaving Opium. So you mean to tell me Vaughn died within 15 to 20 minutes? It's not adding up. That doesn't make sense because it takes about 13 minutes to get there, and then about 10 minutes? He died in 10 minutes? Don't believe me saying the time? We're going to go look on the map and see the timing. Because it's not adding up, none of it. Quando lied, like I said. Track, 100K Track lied. Bosstop said he seen Slutty get killed and not Vaughn. It's not adding up. None of this stuff makes sense. How you seen one get killed and not the other, and they was in the same car? They hopped in the same car. On the last footage I just showed y'all, they were in the same car. This not adding up. Leave a like, share, comment. Comment and let me know what y'all think in the comment section. If y'all support me in my channel, and if y'all want more videos and like the videos I work on, just leave a donation in my Cash App. It'd be in my description also. Thank you.